Before you go and spend three, four, $5,000 in ads, you must have this proven strategy in place inside your business. Otherwise, you are basically just wasting money with Google and Facebook ads. And by the way, that applies to any service-based business that has a website and a Google business profile. In this video, I will show you the real secret sauce behind transforming your online presence within 60 days and beat all your competitors. I will show you how to get more clients with no ad spend. I will show you exactly how to do it, and I'll even take some of our clients and show you live examples. I will show you their lead list, and I will show you exactly what we do for them and how we will do the same for you if you choose to work with us. So let's get into it here. I will pull out our first client. His name is Miguel, and him and his brother are plumbers. They actually just opened a second division, which is an HVAC company. So when Miguel came to us, he had like 20 or 25 reviews. He had a Google business profile, but his website was basically invisible. The contact form did not work. The phone number was not clickable. Miguel was listed on Yelp, Google, Yellow Pages, but each of them have different name citations, different variations of addresses. Some were saying street and others were just saying ST. And that created discrepancies, right? So Google thinks it's two different businesses because the citations are so different. So many red flags that made him lose so much money for years. The first thing we did for Miguel was list him on 56 search engines. Search engines like Google, Yellow Pages, Yelp, Show Me Local, Trustpilot, etc. We even listed him on ChatGPT, Perplexity. So if someone searches for plumbing advice in ChatGPT, his website will show up. He actually made 3 sales from ChatGPT and Perplexity so far. So we list him in 56 search engines in total with the same citation. Now, everywhere someone goes, the search engines talk to each other and know it's the same business, which will just rank him higher. The second thing we did for Miguel here was we built him a website. A functional website, that is. And by meaning a functional website, it's a website that actually runs by itself and talks to your clients even when you're sleeping. When clients submit a request, they get a personalized answer right away. Most websites you can test it right now, or maybe you know you're guilty of this. You go, you submit a request, you fill out a form. Sometimes the form doesn't even work, or the form just says, we're going to call you in 24 hours. You know for a fact that your clients are not going to wait 24 hours. They're just going to go back to Google and call the next company. Let's say, I don't know, it's a holiday, for example. You want to take your family out for dinner. You call a restaurant to see if they're open. No one picks up the phone. What do? You call the next one, right? Because you're still going to be hungry. And that is exactly what the client does when you can't give them a personalized answer within that 60 seconds. So what we're going to do is build a functional website for Miguel. Now, when someone submits a request to Miguel, we instantly start an SMS conversation with the client. We connect everything in one communication channel. Rather, is it a form submission, a quote request, even if it's a chatbot. If someone submits a request, it goes to the same channel. Let me show you what the chatbot looks like here. Let me actually submit a request to show you live. Let's say I submit something like plumbing services. Instantly, inside Miguel's account, he gets the message. Let me show you. Here we go. This is Miguel's account right here. And that instantly creates a natural conversation with me, the client, and this bot can even book me in Miguel's calendar while he's doing another job or he's in the bathroom or whatever it is. This is Miguel's account, and this is the request I just submitted. If Miguel doesn't answer within 60 seconds, the bot will take on, reply to me, and book me in. Miguel also has a mobile application, so he doesn't always need to be on his computer. Let's move on here. So another thing we did, like I said, he had about 25 reviews. We jumped his reviews from 25 to over 400. How every single time Miguel finishes a job, we send a review request automatically. Usually what contractors do, you ask for the review verbally or you have those cards that the client can scan, but sometimes you forget to ask or you forget the card in your car or whatever it is. Sometimes the client wants to give you a review, but they also forget as well. So we automate that for you. Whenever you finish a job, we send the client a link right away and then land on a page like this right here that says, hey, how was your experience with us? And we keep sending them that link until they leave a review, so you never have to worry about that again. Then we pay a little bit of magic, right? So if the person wants to leave a review below 3 stars, we ask them what went wrong. And they'll leave a whole paragraph but never actually gets submitted to Google. It only gets published when they submit a 5 or a 4-star review. This will bring you more money because people only see your 5 stars and they only want to work with you. So a little recap here. Someone gives you a 5 stars, then yes, it'll get sent to Google. But if they give you 2 stars, they fill out the form, but it never actually gets published to Google. But you still get to see their feedback though, in case the client is unhappy or there's something you need to improve. Let's take it from the top. So what we did for Miguel and what we do for contractors and what we'll eventually do for you. So first, we'll list your business on 56 high search engines so you dominate everywhere. The second thing we do is we'll build you a functional website. So if you already have a website and you feel it's okay, we'll still check it out, make sure it's SEO friendly and if it'll work on Google. If not, we'll build you one. So if it's okay, we won't touch it. Third, we'll make sure that every time you get a new client request, no matter what time it is, you reply to them within 1 hour. Actually, instantly, within 60 seconds, we'll reply. And the fourth thing we'll do for you is we know you miss a lot of calls. Every time I say that to an entrepreneur, they tell me, no, we don't. We answer all our calls, right? Or we have a receptionist that does it until we install the system for them and they can see the number of calls we recover for them. 60% of service-based businesses miss 20 plus calls a week on average. So you can do the math, right? So for missed calls, our system instantly will send a text message. This is another client here. He does bathroom and kitchen remodeling. This is a recent example. He missed the call and look what the system did. Hey, this is Isaac. I'm in the middle of something and I'll call you back in 10 minutes. If you need a quote, you can get it from our website and it always gives the time window because the client will wait even if you call them back in 30 minutes. It's still okay. They instantly will answer that text. And you can see the client actually answered. They made the conversation and he actually booked that client. And I know he closed that client within a week for like over 9K, over 10K for a bathroom renovation. For privacy, I had to blur some of the details out. Now let me show you some of the before and after. So this is where their ranking was for their main service. And this is what it became just after about 30 days. Here's another one, all reds. Some yellow, but it became all green and ranked almost #1 in their city. This is Miguel 1. He is #1. So again, here's what we do. We list your business in over 56 high-ranking directories and make sure all the information across all of them are accurate. We will build or fix your website. We make sure you will get your leads properly and answer them immediately. And we increase your Google business reputation with 10 times more reviews. We'll even reach out to your past clients on behalf of you and ask them to give you reviews as well. Whenever someone leaves you a review, we respond to all of their reviews for you to show Google your profile is active. And that will boost your reputation and ranking even more. Remember, we will add that review magic to block out bad reviews from ever going public. We installed the missed call text back system so you recover all calls that you did not pick up. These things position you extremely high organically, so more clients will come to you. A lot of agencies as well, they say you need ads, and I'm not against ads, but if you don't have these fundamentals in place, you can spend $3,000 to $10,000 a month on ads and barely get results because people can't find you on Google. So anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it gave you some ideas on how, some stuff you can test for yourself, and based on where you are watching this, maybe you've already booked a call with us, and if not, make sure you do, and we'll see you on the next one.